I'm Owen, I'm a DBS student. I'm first year and just really love live sound. I got into it maybe 2 years ago. I started in church and it was basically, but it still is, a mini concert every Sunday. It's got the flashing lights. It's not really what people think church is. But I kind of started picking it up there, and then my course at college offered a live sound unit. And yeah, I just sort of fell in love with it, started doing the odd jobs, the events here at college and stuff outside of that, and then saw the opportunity to study here at DBS, and I'm loving it. Read all the course details, the modules, and was like, this seems interesting, but also a challenge. So I was like, yeah, let's get stuck in. Finding out the scholarship was amazing. I think I remember the moment very, very well. I got the email and I looked at my phone and I literally dropped my phone and I was like, what? I stood there in shock for about like 2 minutes and then like rang everyone, and yeah, it was just an amazing opportunity and I was just blown away. It's taken away the pressures of having tuition fees, of having to try and find jobs and things like that outside. It just means that I can focus on my career, focus on networking, and focus on those volunteering opportunities as well, those ones where I'm not necessarily getting paid, but I'm getting experience for it, and I don't have to have the pressure of trying to make that money up somewhere else.
Hi, I'm Mish. I'm the production manager of New Century Hall. I look after from the booking, everything from after booking the artist or an event, technically, then I take it all on. It's been great to have Owen on board and for him to be part of this system and develop this with me and New Century for something that we're going to pave the way for students going forward. You know, not everyone has the money to do these courses, or it doesn't even know that these courses are around. And the fact that we're offering scholarships, to people who might not be able to afford that tuition fees is fantastic. Those opportunities are needed within not just Manchester, I think, collectively across Europe and England and Australia even.
The thing I love about live sound, probably the people that you meet. I feel like most people want to jump as high as possible and get to the Glastonbury and big stages, but I think I love the little bit of the grind aspect where you have to start in the smaller gigs, you have to start volunteering and shadowing people where it might feel tedious, but it's what gets you the work and gets you the network, and just being able to be personable and show my character through it. I think that's the bit that I love about it. So outside of uni, the gigs that I'm doing, I've been doing some corporate stuff, some conferences. I did one over the Easter break. That was a good 3-day conference. I've been doing some shadowing opportunities at New Century. That's been great, learning from some really great people.
So DBS and New Century Hall, that's part of our ecosystem, and something we've always, from day one, is that we want to make sure the students have the opportunity to work not only in New Century Hall, but in the kitchen downstairs. Me and Abby, the director of New Century, came up with the passport idea, about giving extra skills for people in the industry, because you might go and learn about live sound, but there's so many other elements to putting a show on. So we developed the passport system, and then we thought who would be the best person to be our guinea pig, so to speak. And Owen was that person. So we're really lucky to have him because he's such a go-getter. He's come in and we're just so impressed with him. He's a delight to work with.
New Century shadowing was great. I got the opportunity to shadow kind of quite a few aspects. Monitors, front of house, lighting as well, which I had no clue about that. So, and now that I do have a bit of a basis on that, it's great. I mean, the people here as well, just really great engineers, just trying to pick the brains, just trying to ask as many questions and get into their thought process of how they do it. It's been really great. And also the behind the scenes, kind of the production side of it, Mish and security. Just things that you don't think about during a gig. It's great to get an insight into those. So one area that I do want to get into is probably monitors. I feel like being a performer, I've been there and I want to have that personal connection. I think it's the closest bit you can get to the stage without actually being on stage. So I feel like being close to the performer and being able to accommodate their needs and making them feel comfortable on the stage, I think that would be great. I mean, I'm not narrowing down any of the opportunities right now because at the minute I've not got a chance to be picky. I'm just trying to get everything. So, but the ideal is monitors. So on the live sound course, it's been great. Kyle's a great tutor. He's really passionate about what he does, and he's really supportive. Other tutors as well have been really great in supporting our needs. I think the course that we've got, it goes into more than just pushing faders, because I feel like that's the easy job, but some of the more complex stuff that people don't really think about, that's really good to get an insight into that and delve deeper into those aspects. Not to get too technical, one of the modules was acoustics, and I feel like in spaces where you're varying venues and different spaces, it's great to be able to learn how sound reacts in those different rooms. So it's great about that. Loudspeaker design was another great one, to learn how speakers work, the fundamentals of those, and building systems that go from smaller venues right up to festivals and great big venues. So it's been really great. I think the people here, it's a really great community. My course, the people on there are really great, but even off the course, they're just finding people around that, people with similar aspirations and interests and hobbies. It's great to kind of interact with those and yeah, bounce off them.
If I had that opportunity when I was younger, I might have started my career earlier. So the fact that people are getting the opportunity to see what is available, GBS being one of them, offering these courses that people can open up their eyes to what creative industries are, but also having us here as a stepping stone as well, and having opportunities like the passport or scholarship students or any students coming up to the hall and seeing the bigger picture of what it is for a show to be put on.
Yeah, in the future, I'm looking forward to more and more opportunities, meeting more people, networking with more people, and just trying to get as many jobs and experiences as possible.